Here's my audience. And here are my 2 note cards. 2,434,192 people in the United States are medical marijuana users, according to medicalmarijuana.org's article published on October 27, 2015. If we legalize marijuana, we could bring in an estimate of $18 billion into the United States. Now, I know a lot of people in my community with cancer that could benefit from medicinal marijuana usage, so I've researched how beneficial it can be to people in these situations. So today, I'm going to talk about how marijuana can help benefit your health and how it can help boost the economy. So first, let's talk about how marijuana can help treat certain diseases. Marijuana is a valuable aid in the treatment of a wide range of clinical applications, according to NORML's website, working to reform marijuana laws. People with epilepsy, which is a group of related disorders characterized by the tendency for recurrent seizures, can find relief and relaxation from marijuana usage. And according to MedicalJane.com, Jane David is a 7-year-old boy who suffers from seizures. He has seizures nearly every single day of his life, and they can last up to 2 hours at a time. But he started taking cannabinoid oil, and his seizures went down 80%. Now, most parents usually turn away from the idea of medical marijuana because they think their kids are going to get high. But cannabinoid oil is non-psychoactive because it contains low doses of THC. So parents do not have to worry about their children feeling like this. Jane's father, Jason, went and talked to his city council to plead his son's case. He says, "It is a life or death situation for our children. We are parents, not potheads. I consider myself a caregiver. I should not have to feel like a criminal." He's exactly right. According to Inquisitor's website, Dr. William Courtney has witnessed medical marijuana being used to treat cancer. He diagnosed an 8-month-old baby with an inoperable brain tumor. But before chemotherapy treatment was given, the father of the baby started giving the baby 2 doses of cannabinoid oil in the pacifier each day. This is when they first diagnosed the baby with an inoperable brain tumor. This is 2 months after the father started giving the baby cannabinoid oil on the pacifier. You can see the remarkable reduction in the size from here to here. After 4 months, the tumor is completely gone. After 8 months, it's completely gone and the brain structure has gone back to completely normal. Cannabinoid oil can be very helpful to cancer patients because it takes away the long-term side effects of chemotherapy. Cannabinoid oil users won't have to worry about losing their hair, becoming nauseous, or throwing up. So now you know how marijuana can be beneficial to your health. Let's talk about how it can help the government save money. Legalizing marijuana can remove all the costs of arresting, prosecuting, and jail space. Every year, states waste $3 billion enforcing marijuana laws, according to the American Civil Liberties Union. And as of September 2015, there are 93,821 people in jail for drug offenses, according to the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Out of those 93,821 people, 30% are in there for marijuana offenses. That's 65,674 people in prison for a plant. If we legalize marijuana, that can also create extra space in jails for people who deserve to be there and people who have more serious crimes. So now we know how it can help save money. Let's talk about how it can help raise money. If every state legalizes marijuana, every state would have a bigger need for dispensaries. More dispensaries, in turn, could create more jobs. And if there's more jobs, that would save the government money from having to give out unemployment and welfare. And according to Huffington Post, if all 50 states legalize marijuana and tax it, it would bring $3 billion a year to each state. Now you know that marijuana has many benefits, but people still think it can get into the wrong hands. Whether it's legal or it isn't, people still have access to it. And despite it being illegal, 40% of high school seniors have smoked marijuana in the past year, according to CNN. And according to a Forbes article called "Legalize Marijuana Doesn't Increase Teen Usage," published on June 15, 2015, it states, stepping back to 2012, a study entitled "Medical Marijuana Laws and Teen Marijuana Use" by Dr. Mark Anderson, Ben Hansen, and Dina Reese did not find that legalizing medical marijuana increased pot use in teens. They found that during that time period they collected data, pot use increased among teens but not in states where medical marijuana was legal, and increase in states where it's illegal. So if we take away the taboo effect of marijuana, it would decrease usage in teens because kids think that if it's bad, they're cool, and if they do it, they're cool. But if we take away the bad part and legalize it, kids will stop using it, and peer pressure will be non-existent. So now you know that marijuana has many health benefits, and it can help save and raise money for our government. So let's legalize marijuana so we can raise money for our states, we can provide jobs, and we can help treat certain diseases by removing the patient's symptoms. So now you know it can have a positive effect on our citizens. So let's legalize marijuana. People already use it anyways, and it creates havoc in our judicial system. So let's put a sale on something that's being bought anyways. Okay, if you guys have any questions, you can ask them now.
I heard you talk about cannabinoid oil. I don't know what that is. Can you explain that?
Cannabinoid oil is cannabis distilled to its essential active cannabinoids with as much as the plant material removed as possible using solvents.
Thank you.
Can marijuana be in different forms other than just the plant?
Marijuana can be in other forms. It can be in hash form, oils, or in food.
Is marijuana considered a gateway drug?
Marijuana is not considered a gateway drug. There is no conclusive evidence that links the effects of marijuana to the use of other drugs.
What can we do to help legalize marijuana?
You can do a lot of things to help legalize marijuana. You can set up appointments with your elected officials and speak to them, or you can join groups and donate money to help their lobbying campaigns.
How many states have legalized marijuana?
There are 24 states that have legalized marijuana. 4 legalized it for recreational use, and 20 legalized it for medical marijuana. Thank you.